There's something deeply satisfying about a car that defies expectations. And that's exactly what the 2026 Kia Stinger does. In a world where sedans are steadily disappearing and performance is often watered down in the name of efficiency, the Stinger refuses to bow out quietly. Instead, it comes roaring back, sharper, smarter, and more aggressive than ever. Today on Auto Insider, we're diving deep into the 2026 Kia Stinger, Kia's boldest grand tourer yet. This isn't just a mild refresh. Kia has elevated the Stinger into a more premium, more powerful machine, with updates that speak to both driving enthusiasts and everyday commuters. Whether you're here for the looks, the tech, or the thrill of the drive, there's a lot to unpack. So buckle up, because the new Stinger isn't just back, it's out to prove it should have never been underestimated. Let's start with the exterior because, frankly, it's hard to ignore. The 2026 Stinger looks meaner and cleaner than ever before. Kia has refined the fastback silhouette, keeping that muscular stance but sculpting it with more aerodynamic lines and sharper detailing. Up front, the signature tiger nose grille has been stretched wider, flanked by redesigned LED matrix headlights with crisp DRL signatures that give it a real premium edge. From the side, the Stinger still carries that elegant liftback profile, but the proportions have been tightened. New 19-inch alloy wheel designs, especially the matte graphite finish on the GT trim, give it an aggressive footing, and air extractors behind the front wheels add a touch of functional sportiness. At the rear, quad exhaust outlets return because this car still means business, and a full-width LED taillight now stretches across the back for a more modern, upscale feel. It's part muscle car, part luxury cruiser, and 100% attention grabber. Step inside, and the 2026 Stinger greets you with a cabin that's clearly leveled up in both design and material quality. Gone are the days when Kia interiors were merely good for the price. The Stinger's cockpit is draped in soft-touch surfaces, aluminum accents, and available quilted Nappa leather that rivals entry-level German sports sedans. The seating position is low and driver fence-gripped, with bolstered sports seats that hold you in place without sacrificing long-haul comfort. Front and center is a new 14.5-inch floating infotainment display running Kia's latest UX software, clean, quick, and intuitive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as is a reconfigurable 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster with crisp animations and customizable layouts. One of the highlights? The available Harman Kardon premium audio system with 15 speakers, rich, clear, and surprisingly punchy. And for 2026, Kia's added active ambient lighting that responds to drive modes and even your music, giving the cabin a touch of theater. Rear seat space remains generous for a sports sedan thanks to the fastback design, and the liftback trunk is surprisingly practical, with over 23 cubic feet of cargo space. All right, let's get to the part most of us came for: performance. The 2026 Kia Stinger offers two engines, both tuned for more excitement this time around. The base model gets a revised 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-4, making 320 horsepower and 311 lb-ft of torque, enough to launch from 0 to 60 in around 5.5 seconds. It's quick, smooth, and responsive, paired with a refined 8-speed automatic transmission. But it's the GT version that really flexes. Under the hood is a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, now pushing out 400 horsepower and 420 lp-ft of torque, up from last year's already impressive 368. This is Kia taking aim at the likes of the BMW M340 and Audi S5 Sportback. And trust me, it doesn't disappoint. All-wheel drive is available on both trims and includes a rear-biased torque split with limited slip capabilities on the GT. The adaptive suspension has also been recalibrated to strike a better balance between comfort and corner-carving agility. Throw it into Sport Plus mode, and the Stinger snarls to life with active exhaust valves and tighter steering feedback. This isn't just a fast Kia, it's a legitimately thrilling driver's car. Now, let's be honest, the Stinger was never meant to be an off-roader. But for 2026, Kia has improved all-weather usability with a more sophisticated AWD system and a snow mode that adjusts throttle mapping, torque distribution, and stability control to keep you confident when the roads get slick. The ground clearance remains low as expected, but the upgraded traction control system does give you a bit more assurance on gravel roads or light trails. It's not a crossover, and it doesn't pretend to be, but it'll hold its own when conditions turn tricky. Kia hasn't just focused on performance. The 2026 Stinger packs a robust suite of safety and driver assist features, many of which now come standard. You get forward collision avoidance with pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, blind spot monitoring with active steering correction, and Kia's excellent Highway Driving Assist 2 system. It combines adaptive cruise with lane centering and even performs gentle lane changes with a tap of the indicator. Add in surround view cameras, rear cross-traffic braking, and automatic parking assist on higher trims, and you've got a sedan that's just as smart as it is sporty. Kia keeps the lineup simple for 2026, offering the Stinger in 3 main trims. The Stinger GT line starts at around $43,000, 0 cents. It comes with a Turbo 4 engine, rear-wheel drive standard with optional AWD, 19-inch wheels, the new infotainment setup, and a healthy list of safety features. The Stinger GT, priced from about $50,000, 0 cents, steps up to the V6, adds sport-tuned adaptive suspension, performance brakes, and a louder exhaust system. And then there's the Stinger GT Elite, starting near $56,000, 0 cents. This range topper includes AWD, Nappa leather, a panoramic sunroof, Harman Kardon audio, and additional driver assists. For the performance, tech, and luxury you're getting, the Stinger remains one of the best value sports sedans on the market today. So what's the verdict on the 2026 Kia Stinger? In a world increasingly dominated by SUVs and EVs, the Stinger stands out as a rebellious reminder of how satisfying a proper, grand touring sedan can be. It blends head-turning design, upscale comfort, potent performance, and real-world practicality into a package that punches well above its price point. Is it perfect? Not quite. Some will still prefer the badge appeal of a German rival. But if you care more about driving feel, features, and genuine character, the Stinger is still a gem in its class. It's evolved in all the right ways, bolder, faster, and more refined. And if this is indeed the final chapter for Kia's sports sedan experiment, it's going out with a bang. If the 2026 Kia Stinger caught your attention, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you choose it over something like a BMW 3 Series or Audi S5? I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this in-depth look, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Auto Insider for more no-nonsense car reviews, and hit that bell so you don't miss what we're covering next. It's going to surprise you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your passion in drive.